Hey friends, this is Dolynny TV following the Battle of Alberta Victory 1 for the Edmonton Oilers, in which was right off the hop, a ref show. That one was tough to watch start to finish. The referees were definitely heavily involved against and for both teams throughout that one. Tough go. What do you do though, as the Edmonton Oilers obviously take home the victory, and you can't complain too much at all. But today I wanted to talk about possibly kind of what we're going to line up here for the playoffs. I know I talked about a little bit of it yesterday in the video there, but I want to talk a little bit further, and then I want to go a little bit deeper. So we'll see where we can get to here in this video this morning. I want it to be a quicker edition though as well, because obviously you see me. It was a late night last night, right? Not leaving Calgary till just about 11:30 midnight. Uh, Makes it tough on a guy to get a good routine going on a Sunday morning. So let's go here, friends, and go to this. The win the Pacific. That is my dream scenario for the regular season at this point, as I want to see the Oilers definitely go out there and win the Pacific Division, and then ultimately open up against the wild card one team, right? Is whether it be Dallas or Colorado in the Central, they are likely to be the number one seed in the Western Conference. So for me, I'm not too worried about that, because if everything shakes out the way I hope it does for the Oilers, you then line up this kind of schedule here when it comes down to things. And it's a pure guess on my part that the Knights would be there in the second round to be had as an opponent, because obviously LA is still sitting in the third spot in the Pacific right now, but I just have a feeling it will be Vegas ultimately taking home that third spot in the Pacific Division. That's why now, right? Maybe if you're looking dream scenarios, right? Easiest way to the cup for the Edmonton Oilers, you want Nashville first round if you can win the division. The Canucks, Knights in the second round. Then you've got, of course, Colorado, who I think no matter what, the way Nathan MacKinnon's playing this year, the way it's all shaken out, I would love to have one more shot before we get the job done at Nathan MacKinnon and the Colorado Avalanche in the third round of the playoffs before going on to play a Stanley Cup final. And you look at this here, I think just for argument's sake, right, the New York Rangers would be a great opponent. Just obviously, I think they're a really good team, and I think they're the team to probably survive the East. I think too Florida's that secondary team to face that could survive the East, and then for obvious reasons, the Carolina Hurricanes as that third team. So you kind of see, right? It's not that I haven't hammered out 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I've got a couple three extra teams thrown in there, but it is kind of what I was talking to Patrick from the Oilers Fanatic about. It's tough to pick teams, especially towards the Cup final, that will be there remaining at the end of it, right? Last year we had all hoped for a Boston final. We had kind of had some hope maybe for a Toronto final. Again, you're sitting here picking that year in, year out. It's just hope and hope and hope. But I think today, just sitting here looking at it, that's kind of how I could see the best case scenario shaking out for the Edmonton Oilers as of this morning, just 3 points back of the Vancouver Canucks for first place in the Pacific Division, and we still play them one more time. So get ready, friends. It could be very interesting down the stretch here. We have only a few games remaining, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. Thank you so much for being aboard here today. I am up on out of here.